TRAZHUKOVA will be in the blue for Russia. Ukraine comes out in the red.
Both of these athletes have been so active and so aggressive in their previous matches to get them here to that gold medal final. I imagine that this is going to be a wild one. KOLIADENKO and TRAZHUKOVA, they are so fierce and so aggressive. They're getting in there. They're not afraid to rumble. They're not afraid to get bruised. Dominant head position, both of them. They're fighting for it, forehead to forehead. Heavy hands, heavy on the neck, snapping, moving, lots of motion.
This is exactly what we were expecting as Russia drops in low. Little sneak attack, submarine style. But that long, tall, athletic frame by KOLIADENKO. And she fins it off, the real first scoring threat in this opening minute.
You can hear them saying action red. It's not that they're not moving, it's that they're not scoring. And so they're going to put them in a position that's going to really force the points. TRAZHUKOVA getting into that Russian 2-on-1. What's going to make it most effective is if she's able to get her head right there on that side and still keep it, but she moves right to that underhook. If she wasn't going out of bounds, she had walked right in to Kalinko's. A low single. TRAZHUKOVA is doing a really good job at owning the mat, staying in the center, getting into that shot, driving. Able to come out on top.
Yeah, this time she's able to get it all the way through. Cut short the last time she was in on that low leg shot. This time she gets two. Working parterre, 3-0 Russia.
You can see how aggressive they've already been by looking at their foreheads, bright red.
And a blood timeout. It's Ina TRAZHUKOVA who's bloodied, so they will work on her ear. And scraped on that ear in that last exchange. Russia with a 3-0 lead. TRAZHUKOVA was a two-time European bronze medalist. Three-time Eurasian bronze medalist as well, one of the more prestigious tournaments held throughout the year.
TRAZHUKOVA has to keep her hips heavy and start sliding down so that KOLIADENKO, her forehead is in the mat. When she's like that, she loses all the power in her arms and is unable to drive.
Sometimes you'll see the defensive wrestler, in this case, TRAZHUKOVA, get on those toes, as you talked about, to peel their way down. Almost like you're going down a slide, really slow. 3-0 lead Russia, 35 seconds to go in this first period. Gold medal bout at 65.
TRAZHUKOVA is absolutely being dominant in these positions. Her back staying towards the center. She's driving her out.
They're going to hit a caution for fleeing on that to KOLIADENKO. So one caution on the board, a point, 4-0 Russia.
TRAZHUKOVA, every time that KOLIADENKO goes in and does these hard collar ties, she can clear that and go right into a shot.
She comes in very hard on those collar ties, very vicious and effective approach. Knocking and jarring your opponent off balance, making them feel it.
That is a very Russian style. That's a very Russian tactic. Every time I've historically wrestled a Russian, it has always been very aggressive, very intense. You knew that it was going to be a battle. Every point you had to earn it. There was going to be no freebies ever.
So when you face somebody like that, you had to turn up your physical nature maybe a little bit more so than a typical match, right?
That's exactly right. When you know that you're going to be wrestling someone that has that physicality, who's going to be moving and shooting, you have to match that, and you have to bring your own firepower. Oftentimes, I felt like my hardest matches were when I was wrestling female athletes that were still developing, that were really sloppy, because I would match that and I would look sloppy. But if I was wrestling someone fine-tuned, I look fine-tuned as well.
You train against the best. That's one of the reasons why. There's a straight-on power double. A little bit of life from Ukraine, but look at the strength by TRAZHUKOVA.
She does such a good job at getting her hips down and back and away, making it so that KOLIADENKO can't even get a slight angle.
We talked about the Ukrainians' power early in the introductions. KOLIADENKO scores 9 out of 10 times on that deep a double. It just shows you the strength of TRAZHUKOVA.
And it's also showing you that she's trained to wrestle this athlete. She's watched video, she knows what she's gonna do.
This time it's Russia taking a page out of the Ukrainian book. That's straight on freight line double, and it's 2. And TRAZHUKOVA, very impressive in this gold medal match, and she's looking for a turn.
She has that high gut wrench, looking. Wasn't able to get the leverage she needed to get KOLIADENKO's back exposed.
I think that ear cut is giving her a problem again. A little downtime for some of the female gladiators here these past 2 days. They get a chance to relax up in the bleachers and enjoy watching their teammates compete. It's always probably a mixed emotion as an athlete, depending on obviously how you wrestled, but it can be a lot of fun being here if you wrestle well, or just the opposite. If you had a tough tournament, you probably can't wait to get home.
That's right, but I think at the end of the day, I would always encourage athletes to have a growth mindset, because even if you didn't win, there was something that you learned that's gonna make you better, and you need to be able to hone in on that, because that's how champions are developed.
How soon before they get back into the training rooms when they return home to their countries and start the next phase of training, whether it's the Olympics or Continental Championships in 2020?
It varies country by country, but for the most part, they do try to give their athletes a little bit of time off, anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. But depending on if you won or if you lost, if you won, then you go on a vacation. If you lost, it's not unusual to go back in the wrestling room right away.
So a 9-0 lead for Russia. They go 4 on that last exchange, not 2. And now Russia close to ending it early, and this will probably do it. That's going to be a step out or 2. Take your pick, maybe even 4. And Russia has a gold medal. They go 4. They go the big way. And the Russian Federation, with, I'll tell you what, that's about as impressive a performance I've seen this week from a champion in TRAZHUKOVA.
Absolutely. Every opportunity she got for that double, even if it wasn't